So for today's look, it is my go-to glam makeup look that I like to always go with if I ever have to go to like a wedding, an event, last minute hangouts, and I don't know what to do with my makeup. This is just usually what I tend to go with because I know it looks good, I know it looks nice, and I'm not risking anything or I'm not trying out anything new. Like, it's just set in stone, like my makeup that I know will look good on me, you know? So I wanted to show you guys like what products I use, what skincare products I like to use in order to make my skin look also really glowy. So if you want to go ahead and see what my little secrets are, go ahead and keep on watching. But before we get into this video and before you even start like watching me even more, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications, the little bell. Yeah, so but like before like you start watching me and like before you even like clicked on this video, I hope you're subscribed to my channel. Like, I'm being serious. So with moisturizers, I go back and forth between two. I either use the Bare Minerals Bare Drench or the Ole Henderson vitamin C brightening. It's the orange one. And this is a brand new one I just got, but I absolutely love this. And so I think for today's video, I'm going to be using this to moisturize my skin. Then for my under eyes, this is actually something recently I've just been doing for, I think for the last 2 weeks now. This is just something like I've added. I started to use eye cream. One of the reasons why I'm starting to put eye cream under my eyes is my under eyes tend to get really dry. And you know, you're putting a lot of stuff underneath your eyes. You're concealing, you're baking. This honestly makes my under eyes not so drying, and it just, I don't know, it sort of makes them more lively. So that's what I like to do with the skin. It's nothing too crazy. And then I also just like to go ahead and, if I can grab it, with the Benefits Professional Primer, apply that along my T-zones, areas where I do have some pores. And yeah, and then I like to go ahead and start on my brows. But I thought I'd let you guys know and tell you guys like what I like to do prior to putting on my foundation, because I usually like to let it first sit and like really have my skin absorb it before automatically going in with foundation. I like to like give it a minute and seconds. So then this is usually like the step where I go ahead and apply my eyebrows. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be right back. We'll have some brows on. Now that I've finished my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids. So with my eyes, it honestly just depends on like what's like on my table. Some days I like literally not even just using this contour. I go in with just this and the highlight and then I call it a day, or in a little bit of a wing, or I go in with, it's just literally just, I go in with neutral colors and then a wing, and then I sort of call it a day. I think, yeah, so that's basically like what I usually do for my eyes. Oof. I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually use the Sephora Pro palette, and I'll tell you guys what colors I usually like to use when using this palette. Yeah, so I'm actually going to go ahead and go in with the color Saddle right here. I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, girl, this mirror though. Oh my god. But yeah, as long as you have a light brown, a dark brown, a darker brown, and a really cute shimmer shade. Sometimes I like to change it up and like go in with like a red or something. Doesn't really matter. But those are like usually like my go-to shades that I like to go with. I mean, even like this, I'd probably just stop and do foundation and like call it a day. But since I'm actually going somewhere today, I'm gonna go a little extra. Go a little extra, you know. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Cedar. It's the bottom color right here. It's more of a darker brown, and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that on the outer V and start blending. Depending like what you have like on you or with you or around you, I like to typically You don't have to. Take either a concealer, do a little bit on the eye. And it's nothing too crazy, nothing too perfect, because I'm gonna go ahead and take a flat shader brush, and I like to apply the sparkles. And then I'm gonna go ahead and with that color, so like I said, you don't have to, like if I was gonna do this with any other palette, like here, I'm just gonna take this because this is the one that's right in front of me. If I had the KKW, I probably would have gone with this color and these color for my crease, and then go in with the shimmery champagne-y color or this one, and just apply that in my inner corner. But I probably would do more of this iridescent white just because it makes your eyes pop more. But yeah, so literally, or same thing with if you're gonna do with the contours. Like if you're gonna take it with a contour palette, which I usually do, it just depends on my mood. I take this color and this color, blend it on my inner crease line, and then I take the champagne-y colors, and then I just go ahead and insert it on my inner corner. Ooh, actually, but this is like, but if we're gonna actually like talk about like my go-to like palette that like for my everyday, like you can tell I love this thing so much. Like if you want to know what my everyday makeup fit is, literally this palette right here. I love this. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go ahead and take this color, and oh yes, yeah, this is like my favorite metallic color ever. And I do not do anything perfect with it. I literally just apply right inside my where I put the concealer. I might go a little overboard too, but that's okay. I don't do anything perfect, especially with this eye look, because like I said, it's just something to make me look more pleasant looking. And then I'm gonna take a white matte shade and highlight my brow bone. Sorry guys. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this brown color, because I love, like if we're gonna talk about a brown color, it's this color. Actually, you know what's actually scary? Oopsies, I just noticed this. I'm actually really wanting to do like a look where it looked Kim K's thing. Okay, I think I found a couple of legit dupes in this palette. I feel like the top row is the exact same as the KKW, except we don't have the gold shimmers. But literally, we have the white, we have the shimmer, but this one's more white, this one's more pinky. We have the exact same transition shade right here, and the two darker browns. This one's more brown though. This one's a little bit brown. I don't know. That's basically when it comes to my eyes. I am going to tightline because I have to, especially I always apply falsies on. Oh shit. Alright, and then for eyeliner, I'm gonna go ahead and go with an OG eyeliner. It's the Maybelline Eye Studio. This thing is like an OG eyeliner. I think I might as well, I'm gonna add some eyelashes too. So after we finish that, I'll be right back. For foundation, I usually like to go in with Gerard and Maybelline Fit Me, but since I haven't used this in a while, I like to go with something more, I like full coverage stuff, and this is more, just most definitely full coverage, and it's the Rihanna Pro Filter foundation. And then for concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Maybelline Age Rewind. It's in the shade Light. Go ahead and start pressing. Oh no. I like to start, like, you know, making the areas that I do tend to get, like, even though it's, my skin is dry, when it, like, when the weather starts getting all hot out, like my nose, I think, just tends to get the most oily. I'm just contouring my face with my Duo palette, and this is just like my usual powder, like bronzer I like to go in with my face with. I don't like to go into something too crazy. Then if I'm gonna wear like this shirt, I'm gonna make sure I get, you know, the areas so my collarbone pops out more. Go ahead and spritz my face with some Tatcha. For my lips, I like to use, this is literally like my go-to pair. Either Soar, my lip liner Soar, and then with this, the Karen's Glossy Lip, or the Makeup Revolution Lip Black. And there you have it, you guys. That is all for today's makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching and seeing how to get my everyday makeup look that I like to usually do. This is my everyday go-to glam makeup look that I usually like to wear if I'm not feel like doing a lot with my eyes. It's really not a lot. It's extremely simple and very easy, but something that makes me feel very comfortable to go out of the house with the day. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell so you get notified every single time whenever I make a video. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys very much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye guys!